are doing updated predictions for the 2024 Tony Awards.
There's no 5-star punch.
What's wrong with the gorilla?
I don't like the gorilla.
I was literally just thinking that.
If Eden wins, I'll be on the ground crying.
I love The Notebook minus 3 director's choices.
Wow, that's so hyper specific. The nerve, Ashley. The nominees are I'm Katharine Quinn. I am here with Ashley Hufford and Kate Reinking, and we are doing updated predictions for the 2024 Tony Awards. If you missed it, link over here. I think I will put in our previous predictions that we made in January of 2024.
Chaos.
It was chaos. It's a fun watch, and a lot of our opinions we totally stand by, but also so many shows received different critical reviews than we anticipated, and also a lot of shows did work that we didn't anticipate, creating a very different season. So anyway, this has been a fun exercise. Now we are going to walk through, as of May 18th, 2024, we know what the nominees are for each category, and we're going to run through our updated predictions. Disclaimer, I worked on 2 Broadway shows this season that received a collective 1 Tony nomination, so I don't feel very bad about making these guesses. We love it. All right, we're going to go in the same order that we did in predictions. Best orchestration. Maybe we should list the nominations.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Nominations are Illinois, Hell's Kitchen, Stereophonic, Outsiders, Merrily. Kate.
Jonathan Tunick, Merrily.
Ashley?
I'm also saying Jonathan Tunick, Merrily.
I totally agree.
I would love
Did you have a bonus thought?
I would love to see Stereophonic, because I really genuinely love the orchestrations of Stereophonic. But
Same.
I think when you have Jonathan Tunick up for a Tony, it's very hard not to give.
Especially something as beloved as Merrily.
And we learned this last time, is that that when Merrily was around the first time, there was no orchestration Tony Award
Category.
at all. So that started in 94, I think, or
97.
97.
Jonathan Tunick won the first orchestrations award for
That's
Titanic in
amazing.
97. Yeah.
Amazing. Best sound design of a musical. The nominees are Nick Lidster for Cabaret, Kai Harada for Merrily We Roll Along, Gareth Owen for Hell's Kitchen, ML Dog and Cody Spencer for Here Lies Love, and Cody Spencer for The Outsiders.
I originally said Merrily. I'm going Cabaret on this one.
I would be happy with Here Lies Love or Cabaret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really like all of the sound design here. I'm gonna go Hell's Kitchen.
Wow.
Okay.
I would be happy with Here Lies Love or Cabaret. I feel like Here Lies Love should win, because what a remarkable challenge. A, the Broadway theater is a cave, and B, completely reconfigured. And I could hear beautifully where I sat. But I feel like it might be Cabaret. Okay. Choreography, Camille A. Brown for Hell's Kitchen, Jesse Robb and Shayna Carroll for Water for Elephants, Rick Cooperman and Jeff Cooperman for The Outsiders, Annie B. Parson for Here Lies Love, Justin Peck for Illinois.
Look, it's probably going to be Illinois. I'm going Cooperman Brothers.
I'm going Justin Peck, because I think it will be Justin Peck. But I would love it. I would love it to be the Cooperman Brothers. But I don't really see a world in which it's not Justin Peck.
I see a world. It's in my dreams.
I love that. I have not yet seen Outsiders nor Illinois, but from the footage that I have seen, I would love Cooperman Brothers.
I love them.
Yeah, I still Justice for Dominique Kelly. I also loved Once Upon a One More Time choreography. Some of my favorite choreography of the season is not represented in this category, and I loved Lauren Lataro's work in Tommy.
And her
Heart
of Rock and Roll is even better.
The Heart of Rock and Roll choreography.
The bubble wrap?
Yes.
Might be my favorite.
Like the least cool choreography in the show.
It is the Heart of Rock and Roll has possibly my favorite choreography of the whole entire season.
Yeah. Hot take.
It's so fun.
It's a Creator's Choice nominee.
It's worth it. I do love Camille A. Brown's choreography for Hell's Kitchen very, very much. Kaleidoscope is unfreaking believable.
Beautiful.
So actually, I might say that my heart would most want Camille A. Brown for Hell's Kitchen, but I agree that it is likely a Justin Peck win. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of vibey, prestige-y stuff around Outsiders, so I wouldn't be that surprised if Cooperman Brothers actually did come in and take it. Okay, featured actress. Okay, Shoshana Bean for Hell's Kitchen. Oh, am I a featured actress? Yes, I am.
Yes.
Shoshana Bean for Hell's Kitchen, Amber Iman for Limpika, Nikki M. James for Sus, Leslie Kritzer for Monty Python's Spamalot, Keisha Lewis for Hell's Kitchen, Lindsay Mendez for Merrily We Roll Along, and BB Newirth for Cabaret. This category is the one that I feel like we nailed hardest in our predictions. Who do you think will take it?
I'm still going Lindsay.
I want it to be Amber Iman so badly, so badly, but I'm actually going BB Newirth on this one. But
Ooh.
I love.
I am gonna go Lindsay Mendez. Amber will have her moment. Was
I
my
know.
thought.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make it okay, but she will.
No, and I think that for me the best part of Limpika is the fact that I think people like Amber is now like a name. Like,
Yeah,
I think people now know who
yes.
she is. People are going to want her to be in their things. Like, I think she has really made.
Bring
And
Goddess
she's-
to Broadway.
I was literally just thinking that.
And like, she's worked for a long time. It's not like she's brand new, but I feel like she was always like, oh, this woman is really good. And now I think people are like, oh, she's a star.
Agreed. Okay, best lighting design of a musical. The nominees are Brandon Sterling Baker for Illinois, Bradley King and David Bengali for Water for Elephants, Isabella Bird for Cabaret, Natasha Katz for Hell's Kitchen, Brian McDevitt and Hannah S. Kim for The Outsiders.
I'm going Outsiders.
I'm also going Outsiders. So it's in mine. I think it's beautiful.
I'm going to go Cabaret. Costume design of a musical. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Forgive me. Dede Aite?
Dede Aite,
For Hell's-
yeah.
Dede Aite?
Yeah.
Great. Hell's Kitchen. Linda Cho for The Great Gatsby. David Israel Reynoso for Water for Elephants. Tom Scott for Cabaret. Paul Tazewell for Suffs.
Cabaret.
Same.
I'm going to give it to Your Great Gatsby. I think that is the most likely category for Gatsby to win. But
That is category for Gatsby to win. The nerve, Ashley. I don't disagree. And yet,
I just think that for me, Gatsby has like the glitziest and most fun costumes of the season.
But Cabaret has what people love in shows, which is men in suits.
And it's suits.
also a lot of chain link.
I like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't get over the gorilla,
And
so I'm
hats.
giving it to.
What's wrong with the gorilla?
I don't like the gorilla. I find
Oh,
the
it's so
gorilla.
cool.
That's
weird.
your big beef from
That's-
Cabaret? You don't
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't-
gorilla?
I really don't like the gorilla.
Why?
I don't like when it's too. I like the
Lifelike?
gorilla. Yeah, like I like the gorilla. I like when
Camp
it's.
gorilla.
Yes, I want gorilla in a tutu and about like I want like that's what I want for that song.
That's
I don't want
not
it
this
to-
production though.
Right, but that's what I don't like. The gorilla is my biggest. I'm like anyway.
Fair, fair.
That's
fair.
spectacular. Okay.
Fair.
All right. Best scenic design of a musical. Nominees are Robert Brill and Peter Negrini for Hell's Kitchen, AMP for The Outsiders, Takeshi Kata for Water for Elephants, David Corrin's Here Lies Love, Ricardo Hernandez and Peter Negrini for Limpika, Tim Hatley and Finn Rusk. God, so many men. Back to the Future, Tom Scott for Cabaret. But no Paul Day Tapu. That is in this video. That's new information. That is my number one for
The Outsiders, because it's featuring Tatiana. It's AMP featuring Tatiana. I don't know how she's a woman, but
Kavijian.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I just looked it up because I wasn't sure.
I originally said Back to the Future. I think I'm gonna still go Back to the Future on this.
I'm gonna go Here Lies Love and
I'm
Pray. I love it. Was just so incredible, and I feel like I don't think that I have it. I have it maybe as sound design, but I don't have any other category back. Here Lies Love, and I feel like Set is the one it would get.
Yeah.
I'm going Cabaret. The problem is I think Guys and Dolls in London ruined Here Lies Love for me because I was like, this is what here it has made Here Lies Love feel like cheap.
Well, they're very different. I mean, one is analog and one is digital. One
Correct,
is hydraulics and one is manual.
Right. And I think that the problem is when you see, for me, when I saw the hydraulics of Guys and Dolls, I was like, now a bunch of people rolling around being like, everyone move together. Suddenly felt like
I still love it.
That to me feels like part of the show, though.
Me too. And I feel that way in general about automation. Like, I would say most of the time when I see shows that heavily rely on automation, I'm bummed because it feels like a loss of theatricality to me. And Here Lies Love, I didn't mind watching people moving around platforms and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But I
You
hear
know
what you're
what?
saying.
I'm gonna go Here Lies Love too.
Yes,
I'm
Kate.
changing. You've convinced
Yes.
me. And now when I think about like just how well the direction was in and the how much the scenic design lended itself to the story, I'm going Here Lies Love.
I love it. I love it. Okay, featured actor in a musical. Roger Bart for Back to the Future, Joshua Boone, The Outsiders, Brandon Victor Dixon for Hell's Kitchen, Sky Lakota Lynch for The Outsiders, Daniel Radcliffe, Merrily We Roll Along, Steven Skybell, Cabaret. Daniel.
Daniel.
I feel like that's probably it.
Yeah.
What would be the upset if it happened? An Outsiders boy? Probably, right?
I think Steven Skybell would be the.
I think that's also the outset. Possibly a Roger Bart because people love Roger Bart.
I love Roger Bart.
But I do too. I like Roger Bart a lot. But I'm like, I can't even see anyone outside of Daniel. But like,
Daniel, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Best performance by an actress in a leading role in a musical. The nominees are Eden Espinosa for Limpika, Malia Joy Moon for Hell's Kitchen, Kelly O'Hara, Days of Wine and Roses, Marianne Plunkett, The Notebook, and Gail Rankin, Cabaret.
I'm going Marianne.
I'm going Kelly.
I would be happy with Eden or Marianne Plunkett.
I would, if Eden wins, I'll be on the ground crying. Like I will literally be weeping because I love her so much. So much.
I do too. Marianne, it's tricky because there's Marianne has won a Tony,
Yes.
but it's been 35 years. And both Eden and Marianne and Kelly, frankly, fall in the category of like career wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think I'm glad that Eden has had this moment. I am eager for her upcoming moments. And for that reason, I would be very happy if Marianne won this category.
And Marianne is so good in this.
She's so good.
She's incredible.
It would be the Tony Shalhoub win, but it would absolutely be deserved. Like Tony Shalhoub's win.
My favorite part of that show, hands down.
And again, I'm like, just watch the Good Morning America segment where they're singing, where it's literally all like it's Joy and Jordan singing, and it's her just wandering around on the stage. And the acting she's doing in this Good Morning America set is like insane.
She's amazing. Okay, best performance by an actor in a leading role in a musical. Brody Grant for The Outsiders, Jonathan Groff, Merrily We Roll Along, Dorian Harewood, The Notebook, Brian Darcy James, Days of Wine and Roses, Eddie Redmayne, Cabaret.
Jonathan
Groff.
Yeah. This would be his first win,
first
right?
It would. Yeah.
I mean, in a world where Jonathan...
He's great. He's great in it.
Yeah, in a world where Jonathan, Eden, Daniel Radcliffe win, that's like 15-year-old me. Like, that's everything I ever wanted. Like, I was like my peak Spring Awakening Jonathan Groff phase. I was so into Eden because I had seen Brooklyn the musical and I was obsessed with her. And then
I'm dead.
Harry Potter. Like that is like
Millennial Paradise. The Millennial Tonys 2024. Us stepping into our power. Bless. Okay, and Danya Tamor, if she won for Best Direction, also Millennial Power.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of Best Direction of a Musical, the nominees are Maria Friedman for Merrily We Roll Along, Michael Greif for Hell's Kitchen, Lee Silverman for Suffs, Jess Stone for Water for Elephants, and Danya Tamor, The Outsiders, a predominantly female category, which we love.
Maria.
I think it's Maria too. I think off chance Danya, but I still think Maria.
Shout outs to Jessica Stone though.
Yeah.
Again, I need to see it on Broadway. Have only seen it out of town. But I love that. Okay, Best Book of a Musical. The nominees are Hell's Kitchen, Christopher Diaz, The Notebook, Becca Brenstetter, The Outsiders, Adam Rapp with Justin Levine, right?
Who knows?
Suffs, Shayna Taub, and Water for Elephants, Rick Ellis.
Suffs.
I'm also doing Suffs. I would love
This is also the only Suffs win that I think it's the only Suffs win we've noted so far, right?
I think it's the only Suffs win that they get.
I think you're probably right.
But this is going to be Shayna's win.
Again, haven't seen The Outsiders and haven't seen Updated Water, so can't speak to the books of either of those, really.
They're both good, but I think what stuff. I think Shayna gets a win somewhere in here, and I think this makes
The most sense. Yeah. Yeah, unless it like comes in hot with best, but we'll see.
You could.
Okay. Best original score written for the theater. Did I vote officially? I'll say Suffs for the record. Best original score written for the theater. Days of Wine and Roses, Adam Gettle, Here Lies Love, David Byrne and Fatboy Slim. The Outsiders, Jamestown Revival. Stereophonic, Will Butler. Suffs, Shayna Taub.
Stereophonic.
I think that y'all are correct.
Let's go.
I mean, again, I wouldn't be
Way
shocked
where nothing happened.
The
music's great.
The music is great. They're mixing it
And
live
there's
on
great
stage.
acting. Yeah.
It would not surprise me if we got Suffs here, but I also think Stereophonic has the momentum coming in.
I would be surprised if Suffs took this a bit.
I wouldn't be sad. I would be sad for Stereophonic, but that would be the upset that I would be okay with, is if Suffs takes this.
I would also be okay if Suffs or Stereophonic took it.
Yeah.
How I know, Ashley, you're out of time.
Yeah,
And mercifully, we only have 2 more categories. But how did I hate the score of Suffs at the public and
It's
find
60.
it
They
palatable?
changed half of it.
It's 60% different.
Yeah, it's like all new.
Almost the entire first act minus the one song is like basically new.
The Younger
And
at the
they
Gates?
took a lot of the, like, they used to repeat a lot of themes, and they took a lot of that repetition out and replaced it with book scenes. So all of the songs hit better.
Yeah, I mean, just like the momentum of the show was like literally night and day.
Yeah,
It was
because they
crazy.
wrote a book.
Are you saying they were building momentum?
Beep, boop, beep, boop. Okay, best revival of a musical. Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club, Gutenberg the Musical, Merrily We Roll Along, and The Who's Tommy.
Merrily.
That's a nice,
easy.
easy one.
Yeah.
All right. Best musical. The nominees are Hell's Kitchen, Illinois, The Outsiders, Suffs, and Water for Elephants.
I have no clue. I'm
don't
going
know.
outside.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. I agree that I that is what feels like the front runner to me.
I'm going Hell's Kitchen.
I was gonna say,
Really?
I don't think it's the front runner.
It's not
I think it's Hell's Kitchen. I think Hell's Kitchen is the heavy front runner.
after Drama
won the
League.
Drama League. Hell's Kitchen won something else too.
Yeah, it's got a lot of. I think it's got a lot of momentum coming in there, and I think, especially for people over the age of 50 years old, they think Hell's Kitchen is like the greatest musical they've ever seen on Broadway.
Oh, it won the Outer Critics Circle.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel very good about my earlier prediction.
Yeah. I'm going Hell's Kitchen.
I don't think it will be Water for Elephants. I doubt it'll be Illinois, and I would be upset if it were Illinois. I like Suffs. I don't love Suffs.
I mean, I don't love anything this season.
That's kind of true for me as well.
I keep saying this. It's a season of 3 4-star musicals, but there's no 5-star punch.
For me, The Notebook is a 5-star, but that's how I personally feel.
I love The Notebook minus 3 director's choices.
Wow, that's so hyper specific.
It is.
After we release Ashley, you'll have to tell me what those are. Okay, for posterity, I don't have money writing on this, but I feel great pressure because I got such a good vote last time that I'm going to go Outsiders. And then I'm going to say if it's not Outsiders, it's Hell's Kitchen.
I mean, I think
it'd be one of those two.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I mean, Hell's Kitchen, I don't have anywhere else on here, though.
No, I mean, I literally, I said this to Kate. I was like, I think there's a world in which Hell's Kitchen wins Best Musical and wins no other
and
category.
nothing else.
Which
Wild!
Yeah. It's a weird year. It's a weird year.
Yeah. Because the best show of the season's a play with music.
Yeah.
And Merrily.
That's subjective.
Right. I mean, to me, there is a world in which we see the Outsiders who actually could come in and win book. I don't see them winning score, but there's a world where you have the Outsiders.
I would be so surprised about score. That has not been buzzy. The campaign hasn't really happened in that way.
I would too, but I'm saying I think there's a world where Outsiders has a march to best, But I don't feel like that's the moment. I don't think that is the momentum right now. I think Hell's Kitchen is momentum, but I don't see Hell's Kitchen in the momentum of any other category. So like that's what's also weird. Like,
maybe I will say, and I didn't say this earlier, I will say I could see a world in which Keisha Lewis has the upset.
Yes, that is it. That is because she is the by far, I think, the biggest.
Yeah.
People love her.
Over Lindsay Mendez?
Over Lindsay, correct.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my, I could see that upset happening. I'm still going Lindsay, but.
My only other thought is that historically recently, well, and it's changed, but historically recently, Tonys have favored like art. Kimberly Akimbo. What was before Kimberly Akimbo? Maybe not.
A Strange Loop.
Okay, Strange Loop. So like in that way, it feels like they want their little prestige-y stuffs or outsiders. But then if you go pre-pandemic, we've got, well, Hadestown is also art.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We had Moulin Rouge, but that doesn't count.
Well, and Bands was art. So Moulin Rouge was.
But that was
the Moulin Rouge doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
That's a moot year.
Yeah, because there was 3 musicals.
All of the art shows didn't get to open, so.
But
art shows don't open in the fall.
That's true. That would be Hell's Kitchen universe, would be all of that. So anyway, I don't know. I'll say Outsiders, but would not be surprised if Hell's Kitchen. And Ashley, your final answer was Hell's Kitchen. Kate, your answer was
Outsiders. Outsiders.
Yours is Outsiders?
Yes.
All right. Go team. Friends, thank you so much for watching our fun and crazy Tony predictions. I think I'm releasing this on the day of the Tonys, or maybe the day prior, or maybe the day after. Anyway, I'm releasing it right around the Tony Awards, so we'll find out how we did. Kate and Ashley, thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Yay.